A ballad to the temple for lack of patriotism.
Traitor, you know how many there are now in Ukraine, right here in the temple and what does Ukraine have to do with it? And wherever you want, you're a traitor, you had to prove yourself, stand in line. All boys always like that, you don't know what the day this contest is about, so you bastard.
This footage shows Alexandra Fedurina, a teacher at Vasily Kamensky school in Silva. She scolds an 8th grader for lack of patriotism. The pupil was just late for a performance on February 23rd.
For me, you're nothing, nobody. If you leave tomorrow, I will not even say hello. Nothing, insect. You can go to another school. Maybe you will not be a traitor. Here you are a traitor. What? Get out of here wherever you want. On all 4 sides.
The Ministry of Education and Science of Russia does not comment on this scandal, whereas in Barnaul the mother of a schoolgirl who participated in anti-war picket was accused of neglecting parental duties. The woman got off with a fine. It is worth nothing that this article of the Russian Criminal Code implies a punishment in the form of imprisonment for up to 3 years.
We have better provision, so come to us.
We need strong and promising. In a Moscow school, a fighter from Wagner private military company gave a lecture to 10th grade students. He invited them to join the ranks of a PMC. The video was published by Navalny's colleague Lyubov Sobol in her Telegram channel, and the head of the Trans-Urals called teenagers from a subculture Ryodan PMC, which is known for organizing mass fights, mothers revolutionaries, and offered to send them to the special military operation out of turn.
Those who proclaimed themselves the leaders of the newly minted PMC should be sent to participate in the special military operation out of turn. You need to let the guys really show their leadership qualities under appropriate conditions. Vadim Shumkov, governor of the Kurgan region, on Telegram.
The Ministry of Education and Science initiated an internal audit of the People's Friendship University. The fact is that at the traditional exhibition of fraternities, the Fraternity of Ukraine was also represented under the blue-yellow flag. In addition to the security forces, the Russians themselves are doing a good job with the repressive task of the Kremlin. In the Belgorod region, the head of local volunteers handed over Dozht's correspondence to the police, calling them enemy and roosters. The article about fakes does not lose its popularity either. Thus, Dmitry Ivanov, the administrator of the protest Moscow State University Telegram channel, faces 9 years in prison in the case of fakes about the Russian army. But on the 25-year-old Philip Medvedev opened criminal proceedings for incitement to terrorism.
On the night of April 14, 2022, a few hours after the Russian Ministry of Defense confirmed the loss of the Moskva cruiser, Medvedev reposted a post about this to his Telegram channel to several dozen subscribers and posted an audio message. According to investigators, Medvedev left an emotional audio message on his channel in which he proposed to hit directly on the Federal Security Service headquarters in Moscow in order to later build the Russia Apart hotel in its place. Sotovision correspondent reported.
In addition to detentions, fines and criminal terms, in Russia cruelty on the part of the security forces is growing with renewed vigor. Thus, the previously detained lawyer Vladimir Karamurza, accused of spreading fake news about the Russian army and treason, said that he had lost the sensitivity of his feet in the punishment cell. These are the consequences of harsh conditions of detention. Reported by Serhiy Kulas, Yulia Hranovska, UATV News.